Hey guys, PrinceofMacedon here. I'm going to give you the quick background info leading up to the Siege of Alexandria in 30 BC. So first, in 33 BC December, the second triumvirate expires, and that comprised Antony, Lepidus, and Octavian. And they were basically tasked with dealing with Caesar's conspirators, and that succeeded, but this alliance was very temporarily held. There was jealousy, especially between Octavian and Antony. So, out in the east, Antony's troops are spread out all over the east. Him and Cleopatra have moved their headquarters over to Samos. That's an island off the coast of Asia Minor. And about a month later, they moved their headquarters to Athens. I guess more in the cultural hub of Greece. So that's the situation. And later, Antony sends a letter divorcing his Roman wife, Octavia. And that is akin to an act of war by Octavian, whose sister was Octavia. So he illegally obtains Antony's will and reads it to the Senate, knowing it's going to anger the Senate. In his will, Antony declares that he wants his body buried next to Cleopatra, and that really upsets the Senate, and they declare war on Cleopatra. Not specifically Antony, but more so on Cleopatra. They don't want it to be another civil war. So, in the winter 32-31 BC, Cleopatra and Antony are still in Greece. They're now in Patras. That's in the southern Peloponnese of Greece. And Cleopatra's grand strategy is basically to defend the whole eastern side from Cyrenaica all the way up to the Ionian coast. Basically, she wants to prevent a Roman invasion of Egypt at all costs. Although Antony was probably better off invading Italy itself. But Agrippa takes the first move. He launches a surprise attack on Antony's ports, capturing Corcyra and Methone. And then Octavian takes advantage of the situation. He ferries 80,000 troops from Brindisi over into Greece. And Antony's located in Actium. He has a lot more troops, about 100,000. But they are spread out all over the east. It'll take him weeks to gather them all in one spot. So, Agrippa arrives, sets up a blockade, which suffocates Antony's supply line. So, Cleopatra decides to break through the naval blockade with her own navy, and that sets up the Battle of Actium. Unfortunately, Cleopatra and Antony are completely owned at that battle, but they do manage to slip out of the blockade, but at the cost of their entire fleet. So, Cleopatra goes back to Alexandria, and she tells her people that she won a great victory at Actium, but in reality she got her butt kicked. And Antony goes to Cyrenaica, hoping to get the governor's support there, but that Roman governor has sided with Octavian. Sucks to be Antony. So, he moves out to Alexandria to unite with Cleopatra, and that'll set up the invasion, a two-pronged invasion from Octavian, from both sides on Alexandria, from the west and the east. Hey guys, PrinceofMacedon here. Gonna do a live commentary video for Rome Total War. And this is a somewhat of a historical battle. This is the Siege of Alexandria, when Octavian was moving forth on his conquest of Egypt. Ptolemaic Egypt, that is. In the actual battle, the Octavian force, the forces of Mark Antony, they did pretty well in the first outing. They managed to rout an advanced horse scout unit of Octavian. But on the very next day, Antony came out, tried to do battle, but then his navy deserted him, and then his cav force, and then his infantry just left the battlefield. So I guess this scenario is... In this scenario, we're going to pretend that Mark Antony's forces were a little bit more loyal to the cause. And anyways, this is Alexandria, represented with a huge city placed on the African coast map with regular stone walls here. And we shall see what happens. You can see that I gave the opponent 4,000 more denarii than myself. And he put all of his troops on just right there. I would have divided the attack force up a little bit. You know, attack from multiple angles, because he does have a significant numerical edge here. Alright, so he has, I believe, what, 8? He has 1 Roman general right here. This is Octavian. On the day of the battle, Mark Antony challenged Octavian to a fight, but I don't think Octavian really wanted to fight, so he made up an excuse. He said something along the lines of, "There are many ways to kill you, Antony," and that was basically his refusal to engage in a fight. Right now, my opponent's showering me with his Archer Auxilia. Good idea. Let's see if he can cause any casualties with it. But he has it, so why not use it? Although he should switch to the regular, non-flaming mode. But let's go finish up his army. He's got his Roman general unit here. My Roman general has experience, just to indicate that that Mark Antony has more experience in combat than Octavian. Then 1 Roman cav with gold attack, and 1 cav auxilia unit with gold attack as well. Then 8 units, 8 units of early legionary cohorts, and they have dropped the ladders. Some of them have. We got some pushing this battering ram. Actually, that's Auxilia pushing the battering ram. But 8 early legionary cohorts with silver upgrades, 8 Auxilia with silver upgrades, 1 Archer Auxilia, which you've already seen, 5 ladders, and 2 battering rams. So he's moving all of his Auxilia down one way. Wonder where they're going. I will shift some troops over here, just in case. So we're gonna pummel these Auxilia with my Pila here. Pila pummelation. Oh, there's that sound of boiling awesomeness over these Auxilia troops of Rome. But yeah, I would have totally sent troops around, like, during the deployment. Just take advantage of the numerical superiority of Octavian's Roman army. So we destroyed this ram right here. By we, I mean the AI. But this ram got through, and it's gonna do what it set out to do. This guy's a lot of troops. I think they're just gonna plow right through my gate here. I better take some Auxilia off the wall. I'll put these guys over here. I can't hold this gate with just Auxilia, so I need some early legionary cohorts down there. These guys are getting hammered by my arrows and my Pila. It's good though that he's doing that, because that means less damage on his proper legionary cohort units. And they're in. You better rush in there before I get my guys down. Otherwise, his troops are going to fight in a funnel here. Oh, here they come. Let's rush these guys over to toss their Pila. Here they come. Getting burned as they enter. Probably shouldn't have put all of his eggs into one basket here. Let's get these guys to hammer from the side. Let's get a quick charge in here. See what kind of damage it does. This guy probably should have used the ladders instead of pouring in through the gate like that. Let's get my cav out. Lost some men there, actually, a lot of horses. What were they expecting that? Let's try to smash into this unit here. Wow, they are getting burned big time. That is intense. Look at those dead Roman bodies right there. Ouch! Holy goodness. Oh my gosh, seriously. Alright. There's a nice exposed body right here of units. Let's charge into it, if I can. I think the Pathfinder is going to prevent me from doing that. This guy definitely should have used the ladders. Or maybe a, you know, a combined effort, gate and ladder attack, instead of all this way. Oh great, one of my units are breaking, no! Do I need all these legionnaires on the walls? I don't think I do. Ouch! Good thing is my auxiliary is fighting to the death. Bad thing is it's having a negative effect on my morale. So all kinds of action. He still has tons of troops out here. A lot of early legionary cohorts still existing. I'm gonna push him out back to the gate here. That'll burn his men. There we go. Let's pull back a little bit. As they come out, they get burned more. Send the next wave in, perhaps? Let's get these guys off the wall here. Here comes the next group of early legionary cohorts. Getting burned again as they come in. Oh my gosh. Seriously, use the ladders, man. Let's get my general nearby. Don't want my guys to break. Here comes the auxilia now. That's me inspiring my men. Hoping to, anyways. Alright, let's get these guys in here. And I'll get these guys in reserve. I don't want all my early legionary cohorts, you know, engaged all at once. I need some kind of reserve system for them.
Auxilia!
I'll let these auxilia do the dirty work here. There we go. That's the break of morale. Nice. He really should have used those ladders. I like how this unit of auxilia got an experience upgrade. So he still some hefty cav out there. The rest of his troops are auxilia. He threw away the cream of his crop in that gate attack. I could come out to attack, should I? Should I humor him? Let's get my auxilia is spent. Look at my auxilia force. If you give me room, I would come out and attack him. I don't think he's gonna... I think he's pretty much committed to this attack. Yeah, those guys don't really stand a chance, and the cav's gonna get butchered by my auxilia. Let's go for a shock charge on the flanks of this unit here. Whoops. Where'd that thing come from? There we go. That should be a contagious route.
Rome demands victory from her generals, and this day is clearly our victory.
Anyways, good game to my opponent. Anyways, that was a good battle. In the actual battle, Octavian pretty much mopped the floor with Mark Antony. In fact, there wasn't even really a battle, because as I said, once Octavian showed up, Antony's forces basically just left him, and then Cleopatra committed suicide, Antony committed suicide, and Octavian ruled the world pretty much, and thus began the reign of Augustus. But, yeah, thank you to Hannibal the Great for taking part in this historical battle. I'll see you guys later.